promotion is the methods used by a business to inform, persuade, and remind a target market about its products, and they're going to use different mixes. So that comes in advertising, personal selling and relationship marketing, sales promotion, and publicity and public relations. Now, personal selling and relationship marketing are both pretty hand in hand, but a lot of people get confused. Personal selling is the activities of a sales representative directed to a customer in an attempt to make a sale. So that's when you go to the shops, and one of the workers there is like, "Hi, how are you? Were you looking for anything today?" Now, the person like, "Oh, let me help you grab that." Even when they're like, "Oh, I'll pop this in the change room for you," and like, "Oh, how's your day been?" All of that is personal selling because they're creating that personal bond with you. And what that means is that the message can be modified for each individual. So, for example, if I'm going to David Jones and I'm like, "Oh, I'm looking for a dress for my formal," that's different for someone that's buying like an everyday top, or something to work out in. So the message then can be modified, and the worker can modify their marketing strategies to help create like individualized assistance for me and for different customers. But on top of that, when you get individualized assistance, and like I said before, I want you guys to think about a time you've been shopping and you had a really good shopping experience, or the worker was really good, really nice. I've had experiences that are so good that I'm like, this girl deserves a promotion. This guy was so good, that I've left or I've emailed customer service and been like, this person is so good, because they're just so sweet. And I hope you guys have had those experiences too. And if not, I hope you have them one day, because it's so nice to be treated like with so much support. And when it's genuine, I'm sure you guys, it's a bit of a tangent, but like I know you guys, when you can just tell it's fake, but like, "Hi, how are you?" But like when you meet someone real and you just feel it. But that actually creates a long-term relationship. And I've gone to stores where I've gotten such good service, I'm like, I'm coming back here just because the service was that good and that worker was that good. So that's personal selling. Think like personal, like it's me and you together. People get that confused with relationship marketing, but I spoke about this before. Relationship marketing is the development of long-term, cost-effective, and strong relationships, which they do through customer loyalty programs, and rewards-based, like I said, flybys, beauty loop, etc., which incentivizes repeat purchases. And if you have any of those, loyalty cards, where if you return or you go back to this place, I don't know, eyebrow places do everywhere does it now, then you're more likely to buy from them again. They're getting repeat profit, but it also is developing this long-term relationship. Like I said, I make a beauty loop. Your girl wants to move up. Your girl wants to move up and get the better boxes. So I'm going to keep going back to Mecca. I'm going to keep going back to Mecca, and that keeps me loyal there, and keeps me returning and making more sales. Sales promotion is the use of activities or materials as direct inducements to customers. What it does is entices new customers and encourages trial purchase of new products, but it also increases sales to existing customers and make repeat. So for example, Qantas, when the demand is dropping, they have sales promotions. So for example, when they first launched Jetstar to really promote it, they were like, "We've got 100,049 tickets, like come buy one." And sales promotions are also like, "Buy two, get one free," and all those like little messages which directly like induce those customers and entice them to buy it, like buy this and get a free gift. And those like little promotion slangs, that's what sales promotion is. And then you've got the communication process, which is a channel for any method to carry through the message. So whether that's like a print or it's electronic or it's on social media. There's opinion leaders, which is a person who influences others. And the best now, you guys are like you can use TikTok now and talk about TikTok influencers and unboxing videos and how they're opinion leaders, and the more followers you have, etc. And there's word of mouth as well, which receivers place trust in someone they know, that's opposed to a business advertising, and people influencing each other through conversations. So like I said, I had my friend who was like, "Oh, like I wanted this toner, like I'm gonna go buy here." But even if you have someone like, "Oh," I've heard people like, "Oh, this restaurant's so good, like I love the service." Um, so I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna go check it out." Like, "Oh, they were really good. Oh, they were super quick. Oh, this food is so good." You're gonna go check it out because of that word of mouth, and that's a form of promotion as well. So one of the learn twos is to assess why a mix of promotional strategies is important, and that's where you can talk about it's. This is how like why it's important that they have good employees that can have that personal selling bond and really individualize their assistance. But it's also important that they have relationship marketing, and maybe they have a loyalty card, and you can bring it up in a business report, like maybe a loyalty card can help them get more profit because they're getting repeat customers. And then you can talk about sales promotion. Maybe they can offer like a free trial, or buy two get one free, and that can entice customers to buy the product and try it out. So in this learn to, what they want you to be able to do, and what the curriculum, when they wrote this syllabus, what Nessa was hoping for you guys was to be able to assess, which is a higher form of a business verb, but be able to make that judgment on, is it important? First of all, the answer is Is it important? And why is it important to have not just one, to not be like, okay, loyalty cards, that's it, we're not doing anything else. Why is it important to have loyalty cards, but also to have really skilled workers who can really have that bond, but also to have different trials and different, different promos going on. So to also have opinion leaders and to have influencers and celebrities, like all these different things, it's important that you can kind of justify that. But I know you guys know it. I know you guys are going to kill marketing. I hope like you leave this and realize like there's obviously some parts of marketing that are super dry. If you think I want to teach consumer law or the economics part, no thanks. But when I get to this part, I love marketing strategies. I hope you guys too do too, because it's just so easy to waffle. I just feel like if you know the definition, I could talk about this forever. You can talk about this forever if you know the definition, especially if you can link it to your own examples. I keep saying it, I'm so sorry, but it will just make such a big difference in business. Guys, we've made